Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a knife video for you. This is going to be a first impressions on a new Kizer. Now, I'm going to leave you in suspense on that for 1 second while I introduce something I want to do. This, I suspect, is going to be a very good budget folder. I think it's going to really check a lot of boxes and it's going to come in at a reasonable price, and therefore I suspect it will be fairly popular. Now, unlike this knife, I have an older knife coming in that fills the same role. Okay, I've got a knife that I recently ordered that I felt like I wanted to review for a long time now and just haven't gotten a chance to pick one up. So it's on the way now. I would like to have you guys guess what knife that is, and for the person who guesses right, I'm going to send you out this CRKT snap lock. Okay, now, let me give you a couple of quick hints about what knife I have in mind, all right? It's a knife that is often compared to the Spyderco Tenacious. It's from a well-known brand. It's recently been upgraded, okay? And I'll give you one more hint. It has a full flat grind and a finger choil, okay? So if you can think that through, you know, it's not been reviewed on this channel. It's from a popular brand. It's recently been upgraded. I think last year is when they introduced the better blade steel. Okay, that's one more little clue. Often compared to the Rat Model 1, Spyderco Tenacious, that kind of stuff. And so there you go. Hopefully, so good luck with that. And what I'm going to do is whoever guesses right first is going to be the winner, okay? So I'm not going to, you know, I only have one knife to send out in the giveaway, so it's going to whoever gets guesses the right knife first. For those of you who are watching though and who may be just starting into knives, I suspect the comment section of this video will be a pretty helpful resource because there'll be lots of knives listed down there that meet all of those criteria, which essentially make it a pretty decent, which is going to make a list down below of a bunch of pretty excellent budget-friendly knives. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the knife that I have in question here. This is going to be the Kizer Domin in blue. I have no idea if that's how you're supposed to say it, but that's what we're going with. By the way, notice the new packaging here. We've got a little envelope. In here, you're going to find a microfiber cloth as well as your warranty card and a little bit of guidance on use. And then we've sort of got this plastic sort of, you know, form-fitted plastic holder. This feels a little cheap, so that's kind of too bad to see. I preferred the old method that Kizer was using before, but this is fine. You know, frankly, I don't get too hung up on how a knife is packaged anyway. Let me quickly run down the features on this knife. We have a full flat ground, stone-washed VG10 drop point blade. All right. We've got stainless steel liners, G10 scales, Torx bit construction, 2-position clip for tip up left or right side carry. Of course, this is a liner lock. It is riding on, I think I can show you this. I tested this earlier and you could see it. Come on. There we go. I think you can kind of see that there's a phosphor bronze and then a Teflon washer in there. So it's riding on the two together, which for some reason is something we see pretty frequently these days. And I've got to say, maybe I should show you that one more time. Right out of box, this flicks open really nicely. So I've got to give Kizer some credit for getting that aspect really right off the bat. So we've kind of gone over, sorry about that. We've kind of gone over the features. Let me grab you a size and weight on this. So pull out the handy dandy ruler. And we're basically looking at 8 inches. It's, you know, maybe a hair, and I mean, you know, not even a 1/16 of an inch over 8 inches. Blade length on here is going to be, trying to find the highest point on the scale there, basically 3 7/16. It's almost, maybe it would make 3.5 inches. So basically we've got an 8-inch knife, 3.5-inch blade, and on the handle length, we're going to be looking at 4 7/8. There's kind of a weird reflection on it. It's making it hard to see. But 4 7/8 is the size While we're doing this, let's grab grip area. I know a number of you really like to see that. So for grip area, we've got 3 7/8 inches, and on my size large hands, that works pretty well. In fact, there's even a little bit more room here. If your hands were a bit bigger than mine yet, you'd still have enough real estate on this 8-inch knife. Finally, let's get the scale out and get a weight on here. There we go. So 3.75 ounces. Not too shabby. So what are my overall thoughts on this knife? Well, like I said at the beginning, I think this is a really nice design. It's very simple. There's a bunch of color options. You've got a highly functional VG10 blade here with that flat grind. It's going to be really, really nice as an EDC. VG10 steel is definitely good steel at this price point, right? These are like 50 bucks. And so for 50 bucks, VG10 steel is awesome. Totally, totally happy with that. My overall take on this is, yeah, this is going to be a very popular knife for Kizer, and it's going to be a very excellent EDC. I could totally change my mind by the time I get to the full review, but, barring some major glaring problem that arises with these, I don't know, the lock fails or it has horrible lock stick or something crazy like that, we'll have to wait and see for the full review. But my first impression is, yeah, this is a really, really nicely done, budget-friendly EDC knife. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below with the knife that you want to guess at so you can be a part of that contest. By the way, may as well hit a notification button too, since subscribing doesn't do much for you these days. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.